Hello and welcome to setting up your YouTube traffic machine. In this video, I'm going to walk you step by step through setting up a powerful, targeted, ongoing flow of traffic to your website with YouTube. YouTube is one of my favorite traffic sources. I really love it for many reasons, and I'm going to walk you step by step through setting up this channel of traffic for yourself so that you can see the benefits. So just to recap, in the last video, we walked through setting up your first source of seed traffic, which was Facebook. And now in this video, we're going to add in your second source of seed traffic, which is YouTube. Now, instead of referencing freelancewritingriches.com, in this video, I'll be referencing a different case study website to demonstrate how all this works. And that website is betafishcenter.com. So this website follows the exact same model that we followed to set up Freelance Writing Riches. We have a blog, which you're looking at here, and we have an opt-in page, which you're looking at here. And when someone opts in, they start to receive emails from us, and that's how we earn money. We promote our own products as well as affiliate products through this website. Really, the only fundamental difference between this website and Freelance Writing Riches is the niche itself. This website is in the betta fish niche, and we've set this site up to help betta fish owners learn how to better care for their fish. Now, YouTube is one of the main sources of traffic for this website. And to ignite this source of traffic, we started by opening up a YouTube channel, which you're looking at here. And then, of course, we loaded individual videos to this YouTube channel. And as you can see, as of the time of this recording, those videos collectively have received over 300,000 views. Now that's significant because the betta fish niche is a relatively small niche. It's not that big. So the fact that we've been able to get hundreds of thousands of views with just a few videos loaded up to our YouTube channel, it really goes to show you how powerful YouTube is as a traffic source. Out of those hundreds of thousands of views, we've received thousands of fresh visitors to our website and thousands of new subscribers to our email list. So YouTube is very powerful. Even if you're in a small niche, it's fine. You still want to tap into YouTube because there's just so much quality traffic available. So here's how YouTube traffic works. You'll start by setting up your YouTube channel, and then you'll add videos to your channel. You'll then optimize these elements, and I'm going to show you exactly how to do that in this video training. And when you do that, these elements will start to rank in YouTube and in Google for various keywords related to your niche. So when people come along to YouTube and they come along to Google and they start typing in keywords related to your niche, they're going to make their way back to your YouTube channel and your YouTube videos. And from there, you can redirect those viewers back out to your website. Now, one of the key things that makes YouTube such a standout traffic source is the opportunity that it gives you to warm your target audience up. So here's what I mean by this. Let's say someone goes to YouTube or goes to Google and types in betta fish care. And let's say one of my videos comes up in the results and they make their way back to my YouTube video playback page. Well, at that stage, the person's cold. They've never seen my website, they've never seen my offer, they've never seen me or my brand before, so they're completely cold. But through the process of watching that video, they start to warm up because that video is going to deliver quality content. It's going to add value. And then I'm going to redirect them from my video over to my website, and at that stage, they're a warm visitor. They're not a cold visitor. They're warm, and that makes all the difference. They're going to be much more receptive, much more likely to take action and join my email list. So with that said, let's jump now into the YouTube traffic machine blueprint. There are essentially 4 things that you need to get right in order to really harness the full potential of YouTube. And I'm going to go through each of these 4 things in detail in this video. And they include channel optimization, video optimization, video creation, and video views. Now, all 4 of these factors are equally important. They all work together to create that optimal result that we're after. So for instance, number 4, video views. The number of views that a video gets is really important. YouTube looks at that as a ranking factor. So the more views a video gets, the higher it tends to rank in YouTube and over at Google as well. However, circling back up to number 1 and number 2 there on the list, if you haven't implemented channel optimization and video optimization, then those views aren't going to be as effective. So you really need to do all 4 of these things correctly to get the best results possible. So let's really get into the details now, and I'll show you how to implement each of these 4 things properly, and we'll start with channel optimization. So we'll start this section by talking about your channel purpose. So first off, your channel is a hub. It's an umbrella for all your YouTube videos where you can get everything under one roof and underneath one brand. Number two, you can manage your videos and see all your stats from one single place, which is really nice. You simply need to log into your YouTube account and you have access to all that information. And number three, you can collect subscribers to your channel. People can subscribe and they'll actually receive notifications when you update your YouTube channel. So that's another way to build an audience and connect with them. Also, it's been shown that when you start a channel, it's going to improve your overall results with YouTube. It's going to lift up all your individual videos so that ultimately you get more views and more traffic. So you definitely want to make sure that you start a channel and optimize it just like I'm showing you in this video. Another thing worth mentioning is that a lot of people think that the traffic that they're going to be getting from YouTube is all going to be coming from their individual videos. But that's not the case. You'll also be getting traffic directly from your YouTube channel itself when you optimize your channel properly. So that's yet another reason to make sure that you not only start a channel, but optimize it. So let's get into channel optimization right now. There's essentially two different parts to channel optimization, two steps. Step one, I call visitor optimization, and step two, I call ranking optimization. So let's start with visitor optimization. This step is all about optimizing your channel so that the maximum number of people possible who come to your channel end up leaving eventually and heading over to your website. So there are four elements here that you want to optimize, including your channel icon, your channel art, your channel links, and your channel welcome video. So let's look at examples of each of these now, starting with your channel icon. Here's the channel icon that I'm using for the Beta Fish Center YouTube channel. And as you can see, the icon clearly says Beta Fish Center. So I always like to put my main keyword in my icon so that people can clearly see what my channel's about. Let me show you why this is important. So I've gone over to YouTube and I've typed in beta fish disease, which is a popular keyword in my niche. And as you can see, my YouTube channel is ranking there near the top. That's the actual channel. And you can see that it's displaying my icon. You can see how that pops out, how it's powerful, how people can clearly see, okay, Beta Fish Center, that must be a YouTube channel all about how to care for beta fish. It's going to make it more likely that people are going to click on your channel and go there. So make sure to create a channel icon that really communicates what your channel's about. Now the second element is your channel art. And the main thing here is to make sure that you include the URL of your website in your channel art, as I've done here. So the URL of my site is betafishcenter.com. You really want that to be displayed clearly in your art because a lot of people will see that and make their way over to your website, which is really what you want them to do. The third element is your channel links. And the first thing that you want to do here is add a custom tab, as I've done here. You can add one of these by just logging into your YouTube account, and with a few clicks of a mouse, you can add a tab like this to the top of your channel. And then you can link that tab to any page that you want on your website. So you can see that I've named my tab Free Beta Care Course, and then I've linked it to my opt-in page on my website. So when people click it, they go straight to my opt-in page and they can opt in to get access to that free Beta Care course. And then over here, you also have the opportunity within your YouTube account to add links to your social media profiles. So make sure to go ahead and do that. So I've linked from here to my Facebook fan page, I've linked to my Twitter page, I've linked to my Google Plus page. It's really, really easy to do. You can add that from within your YouTube account. The fourth and final element in visitor optimization is adding a welcome video to your YouTube channel. This is just a simple setting in your YouTube account. You can set the video to autoplay, and this is just a great way to instantly connect and create instant rapport with someone visiting your channel. There's a couple of different ways you can go with this. You could, for instance, select a really popular video in your video lineup, a video that's maybe getting a lot of views and a lot of comments. You know because that video's getting those views and getting those comments that it's popular, so adding it as a welcome video is a good way to go. Or you could create a custom welcome video, a video that formally welcomes people to your channel, explains all the benefits of your channel, etc. The other cool thing that you can do, which you'll notice here, is in the description of your video, you can add a link back to your website. So if you just imagine someone comes to your channel, they start watching this video right away because it's auto-played, so it's grabbed their attention. And And then as they're watching it, of course, their eyes are going to drift over to the right a little bit. They're going to start reading that description, many of them at least. They're going to see that link, and you'll get a lot of clicks on that and a lot of visitors over to your website. So that covers the first key step in channel optimization, which is visitor optimization. Let's go ahead and move now to ranking optimization. These are the elements that are going to lead to your channel being ranked well in YouTube and in Google when people type in keywords related to your niche. Now, ranking optimization all comes down to keyword optimization, which means placing your keyword in several key areas. And those key areas include your channel URL, your channel name, your About section, and your channel keyword section. Now, your main keyword is simply the keyword or the key phrase that best describes the niche that you're in. So you don't have to do any formal keyword research here. You just need to ask yourself, what niche am I in? And whatever you arrive at, that's your main keyword. So I'm in the betta fish niche, so my main keyword is betta fish. I'm also in the freelance writing niche, so my main keyword there is freelance writing. If I was in the organic gardening niche, my main keyword there would be organic gardening, and so on. So you don't need to overthink it here. Just ask yourself, what niche am I in? And then that is your main keyword. So let's look at an example now of where I've placed my main keyword in these four key areas: the channel URL, channel name, About section, and channel keywords. So we'll move to this screenshot here, and if you just look at the top of the page, and you can see that I've circled in the URL Betta Fish Center. So that's what I mean by channel URL. My main keyword is betta fish. So when I set my YouTube channel up, I made sure that I set my URL as Betta Fish Center, which contains my main keyword. So you want to make sure that you do that. And then moving down a little bit, that second part of the screenshot that's circled, that's my channel name. And you can set this again from within your YouTube account area, and you can see that I've named mine Betta Fish Center. So I've got that main keyword right at the beginning, which is betta fish. And then I followed it up with some secondary keywords. So I've got care, tank setup, betta diseases. So what you can do is you can do a little bit more keyword research. For instance, you could go to Google's free keyword tool, which is the Google Keyword Planner, and you can do a little bit of keyword research and find out what are the most popular keywords in my niche. And you can try to list a few of them in your channel name like that. And that'll optimize your channel not only for your main keyword, but also for some of those secondary keywords. And that will increase your traffic and your results ultimately if you do that. The next section that you want to make sure includes your main keyword is your About section. So when you're filling this out, you want to insert your main keyword as close to the top of the About section as possible. As you can see there, right near the top where it says hello, right away I'm inserting that main keyword. Hello, welcome to Betta Fish Center. And then you can go on to describe what your channel is all about. Make sure to list all the key benefits that your channel is bringing to your target audience. But again, the main thing is to make sure that your main keyword is as close to the top of your About section as possible. Finally, you want to make sure to insert your main keyword in your channel keyword section. So when you log into your YouTube channel, and if you look down the left-hand column, you'll see a menu, and underneath the channel section is a section called Advanced. And then if you look over here on the right, that's the channel keyword section there. So you can see that each keyword I've inserted is separated by a space. Each keyword phrase also has quotes around it, so you want to go ahead and follow that format. And you can see that the very first keyword I've inserted is betta fish, so that's the most important one. But then here, again, you can also insert secondary keywords, just like you did with your channel title. So you can see that after betta fish, I have betta care, and then betta diseases, and so on. Again, when you have secondary keywords like this in your channel keyword section, just like with your channel title, it optimizes your channel for more than just your main keyword. It optimizes your channel for these additional keywords. It also gives YouTube a better idea of what your channel's all about. So you're helping YouTube know what your channel's about, and you're helping YouTube know which keywords to rank you for. So let's go through a quick tutorial here on how to choose secondary keywords. It's really, really easy. I'm here at Google's Keyword Planner. This is a free keyword tool. If you go to google.com and type in keyword tool, the free Google Keyword Planner will likely be the first result. And you can go ahead and click on it. You'll then need to log into your AdWords account and you'll be able to access the Keyword Planner. Once you're there, go ahead and type in your main keyword. In my case, my main keyword is betta fish. And then the Keyword Planner will give you an extended keyword list with all sorts of additional keywords. And next to each keyword, you'll see the average monthly searches. If you click on that tab, Average Monthly Searches, it will sort your keyword list with the most popular keywords at the top and the least popular keywords at the bottom, so you can see what your most popular keywords are. So you can just scan through this list and choose maybe 5 to 10 of the most popular keywords that best describe what your niche and what your content is all about, and use those as your secondary keywords. So that wraps it up for channel optimization. Let's move now to video optimization. So of course, once you've set your YouTube channel up, you want to start adding individual videos to your channel, and you want to make sure that you optimize each video for a different keyword. That way you can get each of your individual videos ranked for a separate keyword, creating multiple streams of traffic back to your channel, back to your videos, and ultimately flowing back through to your website. Now, I'll talk about video creation a little bit later in this video, and I'm going to give you a formula for getting your videos created that's really streamlined, very efficient, and very effective. But in this section, I want to talk about video optimization. Just as with channel optimization, video optimization includes 2 key steps, and those steps happen to be the same steps that we followed with channel optimization. We're just going to apply them a little bit differently. And those, of course, are visitor optimization and ranking optimization. And we'll go ahead and start with visitor optimization. I mentioned earlier in this video that each of your individual YouTube videos can be ranked for a different keyword. So each video becomes an individual stream of traffic. That's one way to think about it. So the more videos you add to your YouTube channel, the more individual streams of traffic you can create back to your website. There are 3 steps in the visitor optimization process, and they include adding what's called an annotation call to action to all your videos, adding an end of video call to action to all your videos, and adding a description call to action to all your videos. So I'll show you an example of all 3 of these, starting with an annotation call to action. YouTube has a cool feature where when you log into your YouTube account, you can go to an individual video and you can add in annotations wherever you want. And an annotation is simply a message that displays on the video, and you can pinpoint exactly when and where on the timeline you want that annotation to display, and you can have it say whatever you want. So what I highly recommend you do is have a direct call to action, meaning state specifically that you want the viewer to go to your website. So you can see I've added an annotation in this video, beta food, feeding, and nutrition. And at a certain point in the timeline, this little message will display that says, go to betafishcenter.com for more info on proper beta feeding. Now, you don't want to go too crazy with these annotations. You don't want to add 10 annotations in one video, because that'll start to really turn your viewers off. But 1 or 2 well-placed annotations within your video will go a long way towards getting your viewers over to your website. And the key here is to be clear. Actually state in the affirmative, go to, and then list your website, and then say why they should go there. So I have go to betafishcenter.com for more info on proper beta feeding. Next up, we have the end of video call to action. So you want to make sure that the last 10 to 20 seconds of each of your YouTube videos has a clear call to action. So here in my video, I have a PowerPoint slide dedicated to that call to action that shows up at the very end. And it says, visit our website at betafishcenter.com. And also the audio portion of the video clearly says, visit our website at betafishcenter.com. So you want to make sure to put this at the end of each of your videos, because you have to realize your viewer has just gone through a great piece of content. So their temperature is up. They're going to be more eager and more receptive to additional information. So it's right at this point that you want to capitalize on that and get them over to your site so that they'll join your list or they'll buy your product, whatever it is that you want them to do. And last but not least, we have the description section call to action. So just below each video is a video description that you can insert. And you want to make sure here that you're inserting a clear call to action. So you don't just want to insert the URL of your website. You want to actually tell people why they should go there. So if you read my description, you can see it says, Beta Fish Diseases and Treatments Part 1. Get instant access to our famous Beta Fish Secrets mini course at betatips.com. So I'm actually giving them a reason to go, and then I'm putting my actual website URL that they can click on. So make sure to put something like that. Give them a reason to go, and then list your website. All right, so that wraps it up for visitor optimization. Let's move now to ranking optimization. So ranking optimization for your videos all revolves around keyword placement. So what you want to do is choose a keyword that you want to rank for, create a video on that topic, and then after that video is created and loaded to YouTube, make sure that you place your target keyword in 3 places: the video title, video description, and video tags. Now, before I show you how to do this, I want to talk about keyword competition. I know a lot of people watching this video are interested in search engine optimization, which is the process of getting web pages on your website ranked well in Google's free results. So there's a tendency to draw a parallel between getting ranked well in Google and getting ranked well in YouTube, but they're completely different animals. The fact is, getting one of your web pages ranked well in Google is a lot harder than getting a video ranked well in YouTube. So with Google, it makes sense to pay attention to keyword competition. You want to be targeting keywords that have low competition because it'll be a lot easier to rank for those. But with YouTube, in my experience, you just don't need to worry about it. Very, very few people are learning all of these optimization factors that you're learning about in this video, and even fewer are implementing them. And even fewer have access to the entire perpetual traffic machine formula. In the next video, for example, I'm going to be showing you some tricks to getting your YouTube videos ranked really, really well that a lot of people just don't know about. So be bold. Choose the most popular keywords in your niche and create videos around those and optimize your videos for those keywords. You'll be very, very glad that you did. So I'm here now on one of the video playback pages for one of the videos we've added to our Beta Fish Center YouTube channel. And this video is all about beta diseases. And if you look in the title there, which is circled in red, you can see that the full title is Beta Fish Diseases and Treatments Part 1. Well, the keyword that I'm targeting for this video that I want it to rank for is beta fish diseases. So you want to make sure that you put your target keyword in your video title and put it as close to the beginning of the title as possible for maximum effect. Next up, you want to make sure to insert your target keyword in your description, and also for maximum effect, you want that keyword to be as close to the beginning of the description as possible. Now, if you structure your title in the way that I just mentioned, where you have your keyword at the beginning of the title, you can simply take your title and list that as the first thing in your description and then go from there. So you can see my title is Beta Fish Diseases and Treatments Part 1, and I just put that in the description, and that automatically inserts my target keyword at the very beginning of the description. So go ahead and make sure that you do that. And then finally, you want to make sure that you insert your target keyword in the keyword tags section of your video. So I'm logged into my YouTube account here, and I'm in the video manager section, and I've opened up this individual video, and right there in red is where you can put your tags. So the first tag that you want to insert is your main keyword. So in my case, beta fish diseases. But then go ahead and insert an additional 5 to 10 keywords that are all related to that target keyword. So if you need ideas for this, you can open up the Google Keyword tool, type in your target keyword, and the Google Keyword tool will give you additional suggestions, or you can just kind of think about it and try to come up with them just by thinking about it. So again, the reason for this is really to give YouTube as much information as possible in terms of what your video is about, so that YouTube can really rank you for not only your target keyword, but also possibly for some of these additional supportive keywords. So that about wraps it up for ranking optimization for your individual YouTube videos. Of course, the result of doing all this properly is great rankings in YouTube's organic results, meaning YouTube's free search results. So when someone goes to YouTube and types in your target keyword, in our case beta fish diseases, your video, or maybe even a few of your videos, will show up near the top. Now, as I mentioned earlier in this video, to achieve these kinds of results, you need video views. The more views you get, the higher your videos will rank in YouTube's organic results. But at the same time, those views aren't going to pack very much of a punch if you haven't gone through all of these optimization steps first. Again, all of these things work together to create that optimal final result that we're looking for, which is getting great rankings in YouTube and consequently lots of traffic to our videos and therefore lots of traffic to our website. Now, we'll talk about how to get these views a lot more in the next video. What I want to do now is move to video creation and give you a formula for getting really high quality videos created very inexpensively and very, very quickly, so you can really start to capitalize on this amazing traffic channel. I've found, sadly, that a lot of people avoid YouTube because they don't want to create videos. But the fact is, video creation is really, really easy. And the good news is you don't have to actually lift a finger to do it if you don't want to. You can completely outsource it, and you can actually get very, very high quality videos created for $50 to $100 per video. So just think about that for a second. One video can result in 5,000, 10,000, 20,000 high quality visitors to your website, possibly thousands of people joining your list, and possibly thousands or even hundreds of thousands of dollars in revenue for your business, all from just one video. So that really puts things in perspective. $50 to $100 per video is really a drop in the bucket when you think about the kinds of results you can get with each of the videos you load to your channel. I've been outsourcing video creation for a very long time, so I have a lot of experience with it, and I've really honed in on a specific formula now that works incredibly well that I just use time and time again. And it includes 4 simple steps. The first is choosing a specific topic for your video. The second is writing the script. The third is PowerPoint creation, and the fourth is recording. And the whole objective here is to create simple 3 to 5 minute PowerPoint-based videos that are visually attractive and informative. So you don't have to get up on camera here. You don't have to ask someone to get on camera. These simple, visually attractive, yet informative videos work really, really well on YouTube. And if you do them the way that I'll show you here, you can't go wrong. You'll get great results. So again, the first step in the video creation process is choosing a specific topic. So this is actually the only step that you're going to need to do yourself. After you do this, then you'll be outsourcing the rest of the video creation process to other people, which I'll talk about in just a sec. But again, each video you create should be optimized for one keyword. So what you want to do is select a popular keyword from your keyword list, and that will be the topic of your video. And I recommend tackling the more popular topics first. So if you need to, go back to the Google keyword tool, pull up your keyword list, choose a keyword that's getting a lot of searches every single month, and tackle that keyword first. That way, you'll be coming out of the gates with a bang. You'll get a video out there that has a great chance of getting a lot of traffic. Again, this is really the only step you need to do yourself. After that, you can outsource the rest of the video creation process. Now, one of my favorite sites to find contractors to do these different tasks for me is Fiverr.com. They have a huge database of contractors. You can often find people to do things at a very low cost. So I highly recommend it. So you can go to Fiverr, you can post your job, you can let the network know that you're looking for a writer, and once you've selected one, simply give the writer your keyword, which is going to be the topic of your video. Explain that what they're writing is going to be turned into a video eventually, just so they're aware. And also, the average person speaks 145 to 160 words per minute, and you want your video to be about 3 to 5 minutes. That's about the ideal length for YouTube. So the script that the writer turns over should be at least 500 words. After you get your script back, or even while the script is in production, you can move on to step 3, PowerPoint creation. You can post another job and let the Fiverr network know that you're looking for someone who's an expert at PowerPoint. So I really recommend choosing someone with skill here. There are people out there that can create really, really nice looking PowerPoint slides, and that'll go a long way with your audience. It'll really set you apart from a lot of the other videos on YouTube. You might recall from the screenshots that I shared earlier in this video that those beta fish videos have really, really nice PowerPoint slides. I certainly didn't create those. I have no idea how to do that, but there are lots of people out there who do. So choose someone with skill. Give this person the script that your writer created and just simply let them create an attractive presentation for you. Now, the final step in the process is video recording. Now, this can be a 1 or 2 person job. I've done it both ways, and both ways can work equally well. So option 1 is just to find one person who plays the role of both voiceover artist and video producer. So this person would actually record the audio with their own voice and the video at the same time, edit it, and then send you the final video in MP4 for upload to YouTube. So it's a little bit harder to find someone who can wear both hats, but these people are out there. Option 2 is actually dividing this task among 2 people. So basically here, one person would record the audio. We'll call them the voiceover artist. And this doesn't have to be a professional voiceover artist, by the way, just someone whose voice sounds good on video. And then the second person, which is the video producer, would take the recorded audio file, record a corresponding video segment, and then splice the two together and send you the final video in MP4 for upload to YouTube. Now, don't worry yourself with how to do this. It's not your job to know how to do this. It's the contractor's job to know how to do it. So let's say you go with option 2, for example, and you find someone to record the audio. Well, when they're done, have them send the audio file to the video person and have the video person send you the MP4. You shouldn't even have to take the audio file and send it to the video person. You just need to worry again about finding the right people to do this. Tell them basically what you want and then let them do it. All right, taking a deep breath here and stepping back, we've covered a lot in this video. And you may want to go through this video a few times until you have a good handle on all this information. But once you do, you can go ahead and just get started with this stuff. And I want to give you just 2 simple steps to getting started. The first thing is go ahead and open and optimize your YouTube channel. All the information you need to do that is here in this video. And then step 2, create and optimize just one video. Okay, don't worry about getting a bunch of videos created. Just create one. And all you need to do after that is focus on getting views to that one video. And then you can step back and see for yourself the results of this traffic method, because what you'll find if you do everything correctly is that you'll start to get a nice flow of targeted traffic from that one video back to your site. And then from there you can start adding videos, as many videos as you want over time. So video views, that's really the final step. That's kind of the juice that you're going to inject into this system to start really pushing your optimized videos and your optimized channel up YouTube's organic results. And you're even going to start seeing rankings in Google's results. So once you've optimized your channel and videos, it's really all about views. So views, you can see them below every single YouTube video. Google displays them very prominently. You can see that this video here on beta disease prevention has 25,000 plus views. And of course, the result of completing the optimization steps correctly and getting all of these views is great rankings in YouTube's organic results. So I shared this screenshot earlier in this video. I've just typed in a very popular keyword in our niche into YouTube, beta fish diseases. And right there near the top are 2 of our videos, beta fish diseases and treatments part 1 and 2. Of course, this results in a lot of people clicking on these videos and watching them and then making their way over to our website. Now, another fantastic benefit of doing all of this correctly is that you'll start to see, as you get more and more views, you'll start to see top Google rankings for your videos. So YouTube optimization is sort of a secret backdoor into Google. And it's so much easier to get YouTube videos ranked in Google's organic results versus, say, trying to get a page on your website ranked well in Google's organic results. There's just no comparison. On top of that, Google traffic is some of the best, if not the best traffic in the world. So when you start to see top 10 rankings in Google for your YouTube videos, or even top 20 rankings, it's really going to be a game changer in terms of traffic for your business. We're really going to go into detail in the next video on how to really spike your video views. I'm going to show you a really cool trick for doing it. So we'll conclude this video. Meet me in the next video and we'll continue.